I love these stories. I love them. We've got a woman in our studio named Linda Richards who is helping promote Rochester Tour de Cure, but also showing off an incredible transformation. She's lost 155 pounds in how long?
It took me about 18 months.
Get out of here. Look at this before and after. I mean, look at the left. What do you think of when you look at the picture on the left, Linda?
Well, I remember that morning. It was my son's graduation, and he's kind of cut out of the picture, but he's there. And I remember putting the dress on and going, yeah, I look good. And I look at it now and go, wow, no, that was not good. So I don't remember looking like that anymore. But
you look remarkable.
Well, thank you.
How do you feel?
I feel fantastic. I cannot even compare how I feel now to how I used to feel.
You often talk to people who are trying to lose weight and are losing weight, and they'll talk about losing 5, 10 pounds at a time and saying, I already feel different. Now, 155 pounds, you must just feel much more mobile and...
Oh, yeah, I can do anything. I mean, literally, I can do anything. And it's funny that, I mean, the difference that even 5 pounds can make, if you think about carrying around a 5-pound bag of sugar all day. My daughter one day, who's 16, jumped on my back and was like, carry me. And I'm like, no, I'm not carrying you around. She goes, Mom, you used to carry more than me around. And when you think of it that way, it's kind of overwhelming. You're like, yeah, I had a whole person that I was carrying around.
Amazing. So, okay, so where are you from? Where's home for you now?
I live in York, just outside of Geneseo, down in Livingston County.
Okay, and you're here for a number of reasons, and we're going to get to a couple of those. First of all, we're talking Rochester Tour de Cure, which is Sunday. What was the role of Tour de Cure for you?
Well, I had a bunch of goals when I was going through my weight loss, and my first one was a half marathon when I was about halfway through getting to my goal. And then when I got through that, the next year, my husband hates to run. He ran with me. So he loves to bike, and he said, you need to bike. And I had done some trail riding and things like that, and he's like, no, you need to bike. And when I go big. Yeah. So I called him at work, and I said, okay, I signed us up for the Tour de Cure. We're going to do the 100-mile bike ride. And he's like, what? And I said, go big or go home. We'll do the 100-mile. If you're going to train, you might as well train big. So we started training, and throughout the last probably 50 pounds I lost, we were doing heavy training for cycling, and we got really involved with the American Diabetes Association, and it was so fun. It's such a great event. It's such a great organization. So.
And if you don't know about the Tour de Cure, can you give us a few of the details for the one on Sunday?
Yeah, Sunday, there's several different rides. There's a family ride, there's 15, a 25, 45, a metric century, which is 62 miles, and then the century, which is 100. We all are raising money to find a cure for diabetes, and we all come together on Sunday. Hopefully it won't rain. And
you'll be fine.
Yeah, we're tough. We're going to go out and ride in the rain, whether it rains or not.
Go big or go home.
Yeah, you're right. We're out there in the rain or shine. And we're hoping to have $1 million year this year, so
That's
we're
awesome
well on
stuff.
our way.
You want information on Tour de Cure, go to 13wham.com, click on the green Find It button. Now, I also want to ask you, you mentioned something that I had not heard of. In your weight loss, you used Fitbit.
Yep.
What is it?
Fitbit is a little device that you carry with you. You hook it on yourself, and it tracks all your steps. It tracks the calories you burned, and it can track how you sleep. So it's kind of that whole picture.
You say
of
a
how
device.
I have mine on me. It's very little. It's just this big, and it goes through and tracks all of your steps and all your steps and everything you've done. I actually used it through my entire weight loss. It's very not...
It's so light, I feel like I could drop it. Where do you get this?
You can get it online. You can get it at most retailers. I know that Amazon sells it. Fitbit.com.
You know how much?
They're $99. So they're very affordable. They have a great interface on the computer, and then you can use your smartphone. So you can catch up with it with your smartphone. You can track your food with it, and I used it throughout. It's probably, besides my gym membership and my husband, it was probably one of the most important things that I had, because every day you look at it and you say, wow, I have not moved very much.
Yeah, and you're a personal trainer now.
Yes, I
Where
am.
are you a personal trainer?
Fit Club 24/7 in Geneseo. I'm the head trainer there and a weight loss coach, and I use this with all my clients.
You do use that?
Yes, it's very nice because I can keep an eye on them all day, and it keeps them accountable. I see how much they've moved. It keeps track of not only your steps, but the intensity of your steps, so I can tell whether they're actually exercising or if they're just walking around. And then you can also track your food, so I can see exactly what they're eating. So I have a view right down them all the time.
But I think they want that too, because you got to be held accountable to goals, and you know, it's easy to sort of slip if you're not following along what's going on, no matter what it is.
Yep.
You want to go to the Tour de Cure. It is Sunday. The details are on 13wham.com. And before we let Linda go, I just want to ask you one more question, because you're a mom and you're busy, and I know so many parents in our lives. I know you do as well. It's very easy, men and women, especially when you become a parent, to gain weight because you're busy, you're running around, maybe you're not eating very healthy. It's hard to find time for you to exercise. What's your message to parents who say, I don't know if I can lose the weight?
Well, first of all, if I can do it, anybody can do it. I had thyroid cancer. I don't have a thyroid. I have 2 bad knees. So I say if I can do it, anybody can do it. You don't find the time to exercise and eat right. You make the time. And the difference that it makes in your children's lives is insurmountable. To be able to run around with them, to be able to play with them, and to be able to be a good example for them, because we see the epidemic of children coming up and they're overweight and they're eating terribly, so you have to live as an example, and you just have to make the time, because tomorrow will never come, and you just have to make your tomorrow today. Yeah.
We show that picture one more time. What do your kids say? The before and after.
They're blown away by it, because they're kids and they're awesome and I love them so much, and they never saw me as being heavy, and now they see me now and they see my before and they're like, wow, yeah. And I think they're very proud of what I've been able to accomplish, and they've been very, very supportive. I couldn't have done it without them.
They should be. So you can find her if you want your own personal trainer. You can also see her at the Tour de Cure, and I hope we keep coming back and telling your story. It's a great story.
Yeah, well, thank you so much.
Congratulations, Linda.
Thank you.